In the last episode, we got ourselves 99 fire making at Wintertide, which provided us with the money we needed to access the Revenant caves. But we didn't stay for too long. After getting 13 magic, we started working on some early game quests to help us progress the account. Now, with all that out of the way, it's time to get back in the caves and start slaying some Revenants. What is up, Scapers? My name is Fancy, and today we are finally going to start looking like a real pure account. I really can't wait. I'm so excited to keep playing this account, and that's why videos will probably be slow, because I never want to edit. I just want to keep playing. But, you know, it is what it is. Of course, we start off in the Varrock clothing store. This is like such a nostalgia bomb for me. If you PK'd in like 2006, you know basically everything in this shop is just iconic. Just absolutely iconic. Now, let's figure out what gear we're going to use for these early levels. So, I don't have an amulet or a ring. I really want like a magic ammy. Oh, look at that. We are going to start scaring people. That's what we're going to do. This is no stats, right? No, it's all about the fear. What do we think about this? I feel like this is kind of fearsome, right? We're gonna rock this real quick. Chronicle, left click. Swap left click is gonna be teleport. Well, I think this is fine for right now. We'll start with this and then just see what happens. Okay, I just Googled it, and apparently the Chronicle's powers don't work in the wilderness, which is really good that I checked. I figure we already have some magic levels under our belt, so why not start working on some range? Sex daddy, whoa. I'm gonna be bouncing around a lot between the 3 combat styles in order to keep my combat level as low as possible. The first few levels will be really slow, but as we level up, we should start to be able to breeze through these imps and collect some serious lootations. Oh, Sex Daddy's back. After a few minutes, we finally got ourselves level 2 Ranj. And like a heroic warrior of old, we valiantly continued battling this imp until we hit 5 range. At which point, I decided that we should bank for better arrows. I was using the bronze arrows that I made earlier in the account when I needed some fletching levels. I was trying not to be wasteful, but it's just too slow. After returning with our new and improved iron arrows, we were quickly able to dispatch the first imp of our ranged journey, and hopefully this means that future kills will be much quicker. No, they were not. This second kill took 5 more minutes. I'm already 9 range. Yeah, that was only 2 imps. In 21 minutes. Seriously, go back and check my login timer. Mainly because I want the extra watch time. I am almost level 10 range, so I think that'll be a nice stopping point to take a minute to bank and grab some steel arrows. There it is, level 10 range. I completely forgot that I could use steel arrows. They would have been really nice a few levels ago, but they were also like extremely expensive. Buying steel arrows from the ranging shop was almost the same price as buying rune arrows off the GE, except they're just a lot worse. So hopefully they prove to be worth the price. I may have been a little bored. Well, okay, the levels are really starting to come in now. That's 12 range, 13, 14 range. What? This guy killed an imp earlier and didn't pick up the loot, but he got 2 dragon stones. Who doesn't loot that? Anyways, fun fact, I said anyways 37 times in the last episode. Did anyone else count? That is 20 range, so let's move on to mage. The goal is to basically always keep our range and mage levels equal. It won't impact our combat level, so let's grab 20 mage. That is level 18, 19, and 20 magicians. That was honestly rather uneventful, but it literally only took 2 or 3 minutes. Early mage levels are so quick, especially compared to the other combat styles. And you know what that means? It is finally time to start on melee. And that is 5 attack. Time for a few strength levels. There we go, 5 strength. Now, I did some calculations, and basically my next max hit while training attack isn't until 13 strength. So I think it's a bit more efficient to go back to training attack to help with my accuracy in the meantime. And then this happened. I had no idea there was a 2-second teleport delay in the Rev caves. There really should be a warning when you first enter the caves. I mean, there's already a chat box when you first enter to explain the fees. I looked and there's basically just a blog post from months ago. And if you didn't read it or just don't remember it, you're out of luck. I don't want to go on a major rant, but honestly, I can't stand when things work differently in the wilderness than in the rest of the game. I really just think it creates a further divide between the community, and that's just not healthy for the game overall. Anyways, back to my grinds. The melee grind felt impossibly slow. So I decided I could make some attack potions using the herbs I got from Wintertodt, and upon returning to the caves, the levels started rolling in. We got ourselves 10 attack and began working on the 13 strength for our next max hit. Oh look, a looting bag. This will be nice once I actually start needing to like bank my loot once the kills start coming. I'm just surprised it took me this long to get one. That is 13 strength, which means we can now hit 3s while training attack. So let's get to it. That is 20 attack, and we get the level up right as we're being made fun of. Thanks, dude. Well, that means that we unlocked the Mithril Scimitar. But not only that, our levels are actually decent now, so we can actually start like farming the imps and get some real kills on the board. Remember, I'm going to be jumping around between the different combat styles a lot, but by the end of this, we're actually going to look like a real pure account. Bruh. I literally cannot stop myself from clicking on that ghost. Anyways, I love saying that. Here is 15 strength, 25 magic, 25 range, and we are rewarded with a dragon med helm. Now, that is exactly why we're doing this, some nice easy money. And we get 20 strength. You can see that I'm practicing my muscle memory. Once I start doing some PvP, I'll need it in the near future, I'm sure. And speaking of PvP, I almost just got attacked. If I was just a few levels higher, this guy could have attacked me, and with the magic shortbow special attack, he could have just killed me instantly. This is exactly what I was afraid of coming into the caves. Thankfully, he's not the only person able to train range, so here is level 30 in archery. And now it's time to practice some wizardry. And after a quick trip to the bank, we get our first bracelet of Ethereum. That'll help keep me safe and let me enjoy some nice long trips. And we get the bad to bet. Now we are actually making some serious money. We then followed that up by getting level 30 wizard hat and then level 25 clenched fist. Look how clean these stats look. Ugh, so good. Another bracelet of Ethereum, that is 43k, straight to the bank. These goblins may be the second weakest rev, but they are dropping me a lot of good loot. I'm really glad I decided to do this. Finally, we get 35 magic and can now cast Fire Bolt. Now this is dinner and a show. Well, no dinner, but we did get 30 strength while watching this guy struggle to kill bots. Kind of embarrassing. I also found the emblem trainer wandering around and asked for a skull to help with my drops, and immediately got blessed with some battle staves, followed up by another bracelet of Ethereum, and then a few minutes later, magic seeds. That is a lot of money, but even more importantly, it's going to be a lot of farming experience when we're able to plant them. And then we get 35 range, so I'm going to go bank for some addy arrows, and then I'm going to try fighting one of the level 60 Revenant hobgoblins to see if I can get even better loot. Nope, that did not work. Back to goblins for me. What are your people's thoughts on 117 HD? I think it looks pretty good, but I don't care too much overall. But if you people like it, I can start using it more. I don't really care. Another bot logged in, and I bravely decided to attack it. I figured it would teleport instantly, but I was also a bit scared that it might just spec and kill me instantly. But he tellied, so I win. A few minutes later, we get 40 range! It feels like it's like a massive upgrade over studded chaps, but it's really not. It's only like +2 range. And it even has like worse melee defenses against like the most common weapons, so that's kind of weird. After a quick trip to the bank, we continue working on 40 magic, and on our first kill back, we get the 2 mil emblem! I'm unskulled and it's from a goblin. That must be so rare. Oh, this is exactly why I do this. I need to put this straight in the bank. And with that, my loot tab is up to 3 mil. I know there's other ways to earn money on an early game Ironman, but this is far and away the most fun, so highly recommend. We're not done just yet though. We were working on 40 mage, and there it is. Oh, that looks so nice. The account is really starting to take shape. Now, to finish off attack, we start by attacking this bot. That way we get a nice skull and hopefully some better loot. Well, we didn't get any loot, but we did get 25 attack, and a few minutes later, we are officially done. That is 30 attack. Now, I'd love to keep going, but we are missing out on some serious upgrades. In the next episode, we are going to work towards unlocking as many best-in-slot items as possible. For anyone wondering, here's another shot of my loot tab from Revs. This does include the supplies I bought to get started, like the runes. I'm not sure what to do with this emblem though. It does feel really scary to trade it in, but I also don't want to alch it because you don't get enough money. So I think I'm going to hold off on it for now. If there's any tips, let me know. Speaking of waiting, the votes were split on opening the Wintertodt crates, but the comment about waiting had more upvotes, so I'm going to hold off for a little bit at least. See you next time. I'm stuck in a fence and can only get out if you subscribe immediately. Go, 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 please. I love you.